it, and it should be edited anyway. We'll tattoo him up.
Fall down a little.
No, it's here. Oh yeah. Right, okay. I can't down from 5 and we'll go here. Yeah, so basically go through some questions, and if we go on to anything else. Hello and welcome to the Glue Pro Dungeon, the first in this series of our YouTube channel videos with our special guest this evening, Stephen Waite from Under the Bar. Good evening, Stephen.
Evening.
How well are you, sir?
Very well.
Good, happy?
Nice. Yeah, like being in here, surrounded by the memorabilia and the gloves.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's slightly different from what you can see. It looks slightly organised, doesn't it? But either side of you is utter chaos.
And it smells like football.
Does it?
Yeah.
Like footballers or football?
Football.
That's better because footballers stink.
They do.
Does it smell like heat? Because I've been doing them shirts, so it's probably the
Yeah, I've got an Ashley Cole match worn shirt, and it's not been washed.
That stinks.
And that smells.
Yeah, it doesn't smell like that, does it?
No.
That's all right. People come in here and buy shit, so I don't want them coming in here and doing that. Right, okay, there's that sort of list of questions we're going to do. This is like a bit of a tester thing, and I'm going to put it on YouTube anyway, so it's, do well, mate. So first off, where did you start playing? Why did you choose goalkeeper? How did you get into that?
I didn't choose goalkeeping to start with. I played at fullback from under 15s, under 14s, up to under 18s. Because when I started, that was for Belp United and then Belper Town.
Yeah, I don't think anyone starts in goal, do they?
No.
I don't think they do.
I wanted to, but when I signed, well, when I went to start playing, they'd got a goalkeeper that had sits under 10s,
right,
and there was no way that he was going to come out of goal. So,
yeah.
So I played at fullback, which I love doing.
Do you know a secret? It's not a big secret. I started fullback.
Yeah.
Right back.
I was right back. Yeah.
I think that's the sort of position you get put in.
It's a nice position. You've got time on the ball.
Don't be silly.
It's always on your right foot.
What, when you at our age when we played, there were full size pitches nearly.
Yeah, loads of
so
time.
you had loads of time. No matter what position you played, it wasn't like a position where the right back was like you were pushing on.
No.
You were right back because it's like, well, it's like sort of.
I was never going to be
damage limitation, isn't it? And I'll not take over your interview. When I first started playing at right back, I was 3 or 4 years too young to play for the team because I think he started under 11, didn't he? And I was 7, so I kind of had, that's fair enough, isn't it? So I probably wasn't very good being 7, but good enough to play at 7. But they had to put me at right back. But sorry, go on, mate.
And yeah, obviously I played for school in goal. And then under 18s, I went in goal, got stuck there. I was there since. Cool.
How far did you get with it? I mean, it's not really that much of a important question, but what was the peak of your goalkeeping career? If you got to a level you thought, actually, that's the best game. It's not the best game. That's the best standard I've played it at.
When I was probably down at Belper Town, it was up to under 23s. I think it was under 21s. It might have been.
Right.
And it was training and with the reserves in the first team as a goalkeeper.
What year was
that? That would have been 98. Nick Franklin was down there at the time.
Did he play in goal for Belper?
Yeah, 2 seasons there after Andy Radford had finished.
I remember him going to Belper after Derby, but
Pete Derby was there as well.
But I'm sure I heard Nick played out for Belper once. I might be lying.
I never knew him as a goalkeeper.
Did you? So, well, he played against me, played out one years and years ago, and scored past me. Go on, sorry, mate. I have to get him on here, actually.
I've lost train of thought now.
So, no, it's fine, but like, I want to get Nick Franklin on here because I've not seen him for years.
I like Nick. I've got a lot of time for him.
And he owes me a pair of pig short gloves.
Does he?
Yeah, he used to get him. He was the one. I'm taking over a little bit, sorry, but it's quite an interesting story about Nick. When I was at Derby with Nick, he was the one who was like, being all sort of like, oh, yes sir, no sir. Well, I was quite quiet. So he asked for Shulton's hand-me-downs and got Shulton's hand-me-downs, and I'm pretty sure that's accurate. And he said, I'll give you a pair, and never did. So,
Nick. Sorry, I've dropped you in it.
You're welcome, mate.
But yeah, that was probably my level. Yeah, I loved it down there.
So Nick was there with you, and he was the goalkeeper at the time?
Yeah, Nick was in goal.
So how would have been? How old are you now?
I'm 39.
So he'd have been 20. How old we went there? 18.
18.
Could have been 22, wouldn't he?
Yeah, but
21, 22. Good goalkeeper, then it was.
Yeah.
Give him his due.
Yeah, it was good.
Give him his due. So okay, cool. So that's a good standard, isn't it?
I was quite happy with it. It went downhill from there. Once I found out that I wasn't quite good enough to get to the level that I wanted to.
What area do you think was then? Or did you think that actually this is where I'm not good enough? Because obviously there's loads of areas, isn't there, you can consider.
I was average in every area.
Right.
I think the biggest part of my game was probably communication. I was very vocal.
That's a great surprise, mate, isn't it?
I was very vocal, and I like to organise and tell people what to do.
Right.
My kicking was average. My shot stopping was average. My crosses was average, and I was of an average height.
Right.
I think
pretty bang average, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Well, a good gob can get you so far.
It definitely can, yeah. And I think if I'd have been 6'6",
you'd have been average but tall.
I'd have had a slight advantage over being 6 foot nothing.
Yeah, that's another thing I was going to put on my list that's up there. That's why I keep looking up there. You probably can't see my eyes because I'm very tired. Do you think that's a myth, or do you agree with it, that height is important for a goalkeeper?
I think it's important.
Okay, I appreciate that. As a, all the goalkeepers that are coming here later.
Yep.
I think there's only 2 who are over 6'2".
Well, I think.
But go on. It's really interesting because I can.
No matter how good your spring is,
yeah.
no matter how agile you are, no matter how good your decision making is, how quick off your line you are, I think when you're stood in that goal, if you are 6 foot and below, you look small.
Right, so you think 6 foot?
I think you've got to be at a minimum of 6 foot. If you're 6 foot with a good spring, that's good.
Okay. So I was thinking, like, 6 foot isn't classed as big for a goalkeeper.
No, it's not.
It's small. And nowadays it's very small, actually. And a friend of mine, I can't name his name, who was doing some scouting, he was told not to look at goalkeepers that wouldn't be 6'2".
Yeah.
And I was like, mate, that's absolute nonsense. My opinion is, I thought what I was trying to ask is like about big differences, like between 6 foot and 6'6". Who do you think should be tall, or do you think 6 foot's all right? Because that's not tall, is it really? 6
foot's not tall. I think if you're 6 foot and you're agile and you're athletic and you've got a good spring, I think you'll be all right. I think if you're 5'10",
if you actually see someone like N'Golo do, like, oh, Christ, he's a beast.
Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah.
Right, okay, yeah. I can kind of understand that. It's psychological. But again, you see, the argument against it is if you look at, say, the great goalkeepers who've been that are 6 foot, or even smaller, like Banks was 5'9", I think.
Yeah.
And Shulton was barely 6 foot. And then you've got, like, for every massively tall goalkeeper, you've got a better, smaller one. Oh, and vice versa. Yeah. But I do understand that. If I went up against a goalkeeper's outfit, I thought, Christ, he's filling it out.
Yeah, I think that's what
again, yeah. But if you think about it and you sort of put it together and think of the best goalkeepers who've been, then you would probably, it's a myth that size, too much size matters. Yeah, I think it's probably a bit of a myth, but yeah, I agree. You can't be like an umpa or like.
If you're 5'4", you're not going to be playing goal.
I mean, Messi's not going to go in there, is he?
No.
So yeah, you do need to be. I think 6 foot's fine. I think 5'11's passable. But again, I don't think academies will look at their kids who are going to be 5'11".
No.
What difference that makes, I'll never know. I'll never know.
I'd like to say I've got a long list of people you could ask, but I haven't.
I've got some phone numbers as well. Okay, we discussed the reason why you play in goal. So we're looking at your favourite. I'll put goalkeeper and idol, but I'll go for favourite goalkeeper because I think there's a difference between an idol and favourite keeper, maybe.
Yeah. I had quite a lot of different ones growing up, being a Derby fan.
Well, I suppose it's Shilton and Steve Sutton.
Yeah, Peter Shilton and Steve Sutton.
Martin Taylor
was probably my idol growing up.
Really?
Yeah.
Here's my 10p. So every time someone mentions his name, you know why he's my 10p. And he would have forgotten that he's 10p, but he does. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, Martin Taylor was probably my idol growing up. That was who we're Derby and Martin Taylor. That was me at the playground.
Really?
Yeah.
That's quite cool.
Yeah.
He wasn't a bad goalkeeper, was he?
You know what? I rated him. I think had he had not been stuck behind people like Peter Shilton, he might have done all
Well,
that.
he played many times for Derby,
He
didn't he?
did, yeah. And he had a couple of nasty injuries as well.
Yeah, then he get his leg broken.
Yeah, 2 places.
Wimbledon, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, was it Fashion?
I'm not sure he did it, but I know that Paul Williams kicked the ball at him after he broke his leg.
Lovely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I met
one,
him as
that.
well, and it was lovely.
Was he?
Yeah, he had me around in his kitchen.
Oh, nice one.
Um,
Is it Burton still, is he?
Yeah,
Coaching at Burton.
Mm-hmm.
Where did he go after Derby? Did he go anywhere after Derby?
It was
Is
at
it
Wickham.
testing you with Martin O'Neill?
I'm not sure who was the manager there, but I know he was at Wickham and Derby.
That'd be an
not
interesting
sure.
question. You don't much of an hard, was it, if you don't know where he went after Derby?
That was when I was growing up.
Oh, right, yeah, fair dues.
Yeah, that's what I
okay.
wanted.
Right, okay. So we'll go on to the contemporary then, from growing up to now. Who's your favourite? Because you've got an idol now. You're a grown man, so really.
I haven't got a hero now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's a bit. Well, you can do. I'm not saying it's wrong being a grown up and having idols. It's fine.
I would probably say Buffon.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think anybody who can play at that level for that long,
Yeah,
that consistently, that injury free, got to be doing something right.
Yeah, and winning that many trophies and stuff.
English one, I think it's Ben Foster.
Do you?
I love watching Ben Foster. He always seems really happy when he's playing.
See, hopefully Jordan will be doing one soon tomorrow, and he met Ben Foster on their Christmas do.
Brilliant.
He said, and he was dressed as Vicky Pollard's. Did you see the picture?
I've not seen the pictures, but I have seen him rapping.
Jordan?
No, not Jordan.
I know Jordan
Ben
was
Foster.
dressed as Vicky
Oh,
Pollard.
right.
Did you see that picture?
No.
Oh, well, I'll not show anybody because it's.
I know his
For
middle
Jordan
I
to
know his
share.
middle name as well. I'm not going to say that in public either.
Yeah, just Wikipedia that if you want to know. Right, okay, so we move on to biggest influence of your career. You can be as cheesy as you like. So you can say the obvious ones, or you can say a coach. It's your answer to answer. And if you don't want to answer it, it's fine. Also, any of these questions, if you don't want to answer them, because it's like,
If
could be quite.
I get too emotional about anything, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I don't want you breaking down on camera, do we?
Not breaking down. I've got contact lenses in as well. That
Oh,
would
yeah.
not be a pretty sight. Probably my dad. My dad played in goal.
Yeah.
I don't think it was at a great level, but that was one of the things that we used to do together. Was goalkeeping
That's nice.
coaching.
Was he any good?
Yeah, he made me
Really?
work.
Really?
Yeah, and it was little things that we used to do. Like if I needed gloves, we'd both go and get gloves,
Really?
and we'd both get the same Sondico gloves.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's really nice.
Yeah. I've actually found a picture of recently from a team that we both played for when I was about 17. And he'd come out of retirement for a season, I think it was. I don't think he played much, but...
So, do you know, does he like say he was better than you or anything like that?
He will tell you about a penalty he saved in a dads versus lads game from under 14s or something like that,
Really?
that he saved in sudden death. I slipped. And I had trainers on. I'm just getting mixed.
Oh, you missed it?
Yeah.
Oh, you save it?
He saved it,
Oh,
yeah.
dear. That must be horrible. I wouldn't like that if that happened to me. I think I'd have run off crying. How old are you?
14,
Yeah, I'd
maybe.
definitely run off crying at 14, I reckon. I think we're up to like 38.
No, I've got broad shoulders. I can take the misses. I take the saves. I take the misses.
Yes, your dad there, mate.
He'll not let that.
Well, it's something he's proud of, isn't he?
Oh, really proud.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really proud of it,
Bless
and he brings it up quite regular.
I would do, all.
Yeah.
That's like me watching that video of me saving that penalty against that 15-year-old kid. It's just, I don't care. I watch it over again.
Or the goalie wars victory against Kieran.
Yeah.
Just
put it out there, mate. Yeah. I never mentioned that. I don't mention that.
You haven't actually mentioned that in a while, but
No. It's because it was too easy.
was it?
Right, best save. Can you remember your best save you've ever done? You can have one as well. I'm not having like, oh, I did this one again then, because so be asked to other people who definitely played higher than we have, but who made multiple brilliant saves. But when you think that feeling you get when you made that save, that stuck with you.
Yeah, I made one in the Nursing Cup final.
Oh yeah, that massive cup.
Yeah, it's the biggest one in Belper.
The Belper will get to the final.
No,
Do they not?
No, not always. They normally fill the reserves.
Oh, of course you do. Yeah, of course you do.
It's a charity thing.
It's at Belpertown, isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah, that's why I'm getting confused.
Yeah, probably in the final of that.
Did you win?
No, lost 2-0. And it was actually my best man who had the shot.
Okay.
And he still, to this day, does not know how I managed to get a touch on it.
That's the best compliment, isn't it? When strikers say that to you.
And
How
people
did you get to that?
And people
That's like,
still talk to me about that one
Really?
game. I should have hung my gloves up after that game and never played again.
Yeah, I've been in that situation many times. And yeah, I should have listened.
Yeah.
It's like,
I should have just got me nailed.
Let's go and try it one more time. A bit like Mike Tyson's boxing career when he was like, just pack it in now, Mike.
Yeah, I should
I'll
have
go back,
definitely
yeah.
just...
But I suppose he's got a bigger reason than us going on a Sunday morning to massage the ego. He's got a few million quid to then. So.
I don't think he does anymore.
Do you know what I reckon?
No, I think he makes more from The Hangover when that comes out.
Your lovely films there. Right, greatest save. That's quite a nice story. So you lost though, so it's not that nice a story.
We lost 2-0 in the final. I got a man of the match.
That's nice for you.
And yeah, that was probably my best game as well. That was my...
Oh, that's the answer to that question as well. Okay, the best person you've trained with.
Ooh.
So I don't know if... Yeah, who's the best trainer? Like if you...
Are we talking ability-wise, or are we talking...
It can be anything. It can be... Oh, look. No, anything. Best trainer. All round, like... Someone will just like, oh, he stays longer when everyone's gone home, he's still there, or he puts the graft in. So, or whatever you like. If you like someone who's crafty and lazy, but they're good, then that's all right. But if you like someone who actually grafts and they can be rubbish.
At the minute, obviously with coaching now, the two lads, the two seniors that play for Ripley, Dave and Sam.
They're your coaches, aren't they?
No.
Dave, isn't it?
Dave helps me out, yeah. Dave coaches with me, but plays. The two of them are absolutely fantastic.
Right.
They work really well together. They push each other, they encourage, they take on board new ideas. They're brilliant. I love coaching them both.
Cool, that's good. Is it like I listen to you then and yeah, that's. Do you have someone who sort of responds to what you're doing as well? Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, and they always, they always say that they enjoy the sessions. I think sometimes they're probably more fun than others.
That's important, isn't it?
Yeah, they both train really hard, and they're great together. There's no animosity between them. Pushing for the same spot.
Yeah, that's important. But what were you like at training?
I loved it.
Did you?
Yeah, I loved it.
You got a hard trainer, or did you cut corners?
No, I think I put the effort in. Although, while I was playing, the training wasn't the same as it is today.
Right.
There wasn't a goalkeeper coach. It was just you go and play with the other goalkeepers.
Yeah. Yeah, which is quite, unless you're like I suppose not even every pro club had a goalie coach either. Because I remember that Mark Crosley podcast with Under the Cosh, which is really good. He said there was no goalie coach.
No.
And then when he made his debut, and that was like when in the old first division, they played Liverpool, like no goalie coach. Just went out and warmed up. Down in gloves. It's really worth listening to, that is. Have you listened to it? It's really good. He didn't know we were playing, he didn't have any gloves. And so even that, then they got to a point where they started having goalie coaches in probably, I don't know what it is, probably late 80s.
Yeah, and even that, it probably only
once
a week.
That wasn't, definitely wasn't a Forest, because when I went there, check me out, they didn't have a goalie coach. So I chose Derby over Forest, because Derby had Martin Taylor and Mark Wallington and all that sort of stuff. So Derby were a bit ahead of it, to be honest. They did have goalie coach, and Jonathan Gould as well, who said I was rubbish at training.
Andy Quay was at Derby as well.
Really?
Yeah, he was another really nice bloke. I met him at the goalkeeping conference last year.
Yeah. Cool.
But my granddad worked at the baseball ground.
Did he?
He was on the ground staff at the baseball ground, yeah.
Oh, you might have told me that before. Kind of missed that, but you miss it in sort of nostalgic ways, don't you? Because even though I'm not a Derby fan, it's like, it's got a bit of character, but it was a dump, wasn't it? It was a dump.
Oh, yeah.
It was nice to... Yeah. I don't know, I preferred it.
the walk from the train station.
I used to go quite a few times. And my dad used to go to both Derby and Forest when it wasn't a rivalry. But yeah, I never wanted Derby to win, but I'd go. Be nice to sort of be able to see it again, but you're never going to know, are you?
No, it's houses. Or there is a memorial down there now.
Is he? I'm not that bothered. It's good down and lay some flowers. Baseball ground memorial.
No.
But yeah, cool. Okay, so we're near towards the end of it. We're going to go for 2 more questions on goalkeeping, then we're going to go for your favourite goalkeeper. The hardest drill that you've ever done.
Ooh. It's probably 1 up, 1 down.
Go and talk through it, and what's that?
Start on 1 post, save on the floor, on your other post, get up, save high up at the first post that you started from. 5
Low,
either
high?
side. Yeah.
Okay.
So you're down on 1, then you got to get back to your feet, across,
Yeah.
higher save, you hit the floor, you come back, another one on the floor, 5 either side, and then do the same the other side round.
Yeah.
It's one of them that they drag out at the end of training sessions, and you can just feel your legs buckling for the last few saves.
Yeah, mine's a very similar one to that, but you can go as long as you like. But yeah, them the killers, aren't they?
Yeah.
And they hurt and all after a bit.
Yeah.
You get to the 5th rep. I didn't train very well.
Yeah.
So I'll be like, but again, you know, if it obviously you didn't train very well. If you get your technique right, a lot of things become easier. So you don't have to put as much effort into get into them eyeballs or whatever. But yeah, you should train. Yeah, I think you should train on
after you've done a full session, and you're wet and cold.
There's not a kind of chance I could do it now.
No, I get.
You tried it.
Some of my keepers ask for it at the end of a session.
What for them to do it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can they? I presume they can do it at that age.
Yeah.
Yeah. You think so, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I think that's why they like doing it, because they know I can't do
it. Old dude.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then, what, in your opinion, makes a good goalkeeper? If you could think of, I know there's more than 5 points, but in as best order as you can, the top 5 aspects that you'd like to see, if you think that makes up the perfect goalkeeper.
I think, obviously, you've got to be physically able to do it. I think the physical side of it, you've got to be able to make the saves, you've got to be able to make the dives, you've got to be able to kick the ball. So physically, you've got to be fit, you've got to be...
Have you?
I think to make a good goalkeeper.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah.
Decision making.
Yep, so you're in fitness, decision making.
Yep. Communication.
Yep.
Will
not even be 5. That's quite a good goalkeeper.
Yeah, I think if you make the right decisions, you can get away with
most things.
Everything, yeah.
Okay. I think goalkeeping is like, considering the amount of training that you do with diving around, I always said 90% of it's in your head and 90% of it's decision making. If you got a good goalkeeper makes good decisions, then you don't have to be diving around.
I think I'll throw calmness in.
Oh yeah.
I think.
Do you think? You know, from that point, I agree with you to a point, because I used to, if I was in a big game and I wanted to win, I could lose my head.
Yeah.
But I was controlled losing the head. I really wanted to win, and usually it would happen if I really, really wanted it. But then I go back to what Joe Hart was like in
the World Cup.
Was it the World Cup or Euros? It was the Euros.
When
it was Bale. It was that Euros when we weren't great, and he was wound up and he had a bit of a mare, didn't he?
Yeah.
And I think that sort of, I agree with you on that one.
I think while you're playing as well, I think
nowadays as well, there's a difference. You don't want to go. I mean, I used to shout and let your head off, and I must get on someone's nerves.
Yeah, I think I did. I know I upset quite a lot of people.
I'm pretty sure I did defence. What are you shouting like that for? I got told to calm down a few times, but that helped me in my game. But I don't think it's much called for now, do you?
I think the
Schmeichel thing where he was. I think players would stand for it.
I think if that's how you need to be to vent your frustration.
Yeah.
I think the blaming people for things is probably a little bit wrong. And if you have a look at like Oliver Kahn and goalkeepers like that who have been rather aggressive with it. I think if you're calm, you make better decisions as well.
I think you never see Buffon losing this shit, do you? Very often.
No.
But then again, yeah, Schmeichel, my favourite goalkeeper, and the best he's ever been. Did.
Yeah.
I like that style. That was what kind of the style I tried to be like, because it was before I was playing decent level. But yeah, I'd like that. I like that character in a goalkeeper. And when I was coaching for a bit, I think I turned Danny Graves is a great lad. Someone said to me afterwards, "What have you done to him? You've turned him into a right nasty bastard." And it worked though for him.
Yeah.
It changes his performances, I think, and yeah, I think he did really got like supportive player of the year or something from that season, and it just helps me concentrate. That's why I did it. I think if when I play them games that we played in the prior part, I want to do it, but I think I come across as a bit of a plonker now because I look stupid.
Yeah.
And I think I can't do what I used to be able to do, so I kind of rein it
Yeah, let it go a little bit.
But if I wanted to win really badly, I'd have to be like that.
Yeah.
And that wouldn't come across very nice when there's a load of kids there or it's for fun.
Yeah. I think...
And my body's at age, and I think actually you can't do them sort of things. You know.
No. But yeah, I think being calm.
Yeah, well, we've got one more. You're not calm. I played once against you. You make a good goal, so you're not saying.
I'm not describing me in all this.
Yeah, go on. Mate,
physically, yeah. Decision making, again, calmness, probably not.
No. So you got one more. What did you say? Decision making, physical ability. Yeah, definitely not you. Physical, whatever.
Yeah,
fitness.
Yeah. Decision making, calmness.
Calmness. There's more, weren't they?
I think I had 4.
Yeah. This is bad. This is because we're old, mate. No, I'm old. So it was. First one was fitness.
Down.
Yeah, fitness.
Yeah.
Second one was decision making.
Communication.
Was it?
Yeah.
You sure? It wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
There were people watching this.
And they're
screaming, "Wow, just
rewind it." And watch it back.
Well, we'll edit that bit out, mate. Don't worry.
Yeah.
And we'll sound clever. So we're on 5 now. Because we can't think of the
communication. Then I'll go.
I can't say because you said it twice. It sounds ridiculous. Communication is. Yeah, I don't think you said.
Or organisation.
You
maybe.
said organisation. That was it.
Yeah, and
an organised, decisive, calm, athletic goalkeeper.
Yeah, and probably a tough mental strength.
That's vital, isn't it?
You've got to have thick skin.
That's where I fell down massively. I didn't.
You've got to have thick skin. You've got to be able to deal with.
I think I've got more thick skin as I got older.
Mistakes.
Definitely. Yeah, I can deal with mistakes more. 100%. To be fair, they don't happen often. But when they do, I know
every goalkeeper is their own worst critic.
Yeah.
From my experience, every goalkeeper, they make a mistake, whether it leads to a goal or not, they will beat themselves up. I've seen them kick posts, headbutt posts, kick footballs about, throw the gloves down, full-on tantrums because of their own mistake. The last thing any goalkeeper needs is somebody else going, "That was your fault. You made that mistake."
100%, mate. If I did coaching again, if I ever had the time to do it, and when I did it, I did say to managers, "Please don't shout at the goalkeeper.
Yeah,
it's so counterproductive. Like, let me deal with him."
Yeah,
and it went basically. Sometimes they listen, other times they went over the head. It's just does absolutely no one any favours whatsoever.
No.
It just makes it's like, why? You just crumble a goalkeeper's confidence, and he's not going to come for crosses. He's not going to come for the 60-40s in his favour, and just think, I'll stay on my line, or I'll get my angles right when you could have come and cleared it out.
I'll stay at home and I won't get
I'll
shouted
not talk so much. I'm not saying there's a man on your shoulder or whatever nonsense people shout. It's stupid. And no one needs to know. Keepers know, don't they?
Yeah, they're the first ones to know.
Yeah.
But that resilience to let it go and move on.
Yeah. Which I think there's more than that. There's resilience to let it move on, and also to be able to take stick if someone starts having a go at you.
Well, it's not like you'd read it in the paper the next day now, is it?
No.
And nobody will be able to say anything to you. you know, you might have had one or two people in the street say, oh, you know, you had a stinker at the weekend. Now, before they're on the team bus, every man and his dog who's seen it on telly will have something to say about it. And they're hitting it, the Twitter and the Instagram and everything else. And
well, you hear more about, like, that's something about goalkeeping now. Sort of, it's misread by loads of people, by a majority of people. Example, I think Samba at Forest at the moment, people, oh, he's the best keeper we've had. He makes unbelievable saves. He actually is very good, but his decision making is amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow. And it was like, what are you saying wow for? Like, he came for that.
Yeah.
And that is like the most correct decision I've seen a goalkeeper make for a long time. And that's lost people. Oh, he makes great saves, he makes worldies. Kind of doesn't impress me that much. Like, I get more. I don't get it. I do like seeing great saves. Everyone likes that. But I love to see a goalkeeper make a decision and go, or get his angles right, or make a save that no one thinks, oh, he should have said it's easy. Then ones that bounce in front of you and you get your body behind it. And
I say clean. To all the young keepers, I say you might make 2 or 3 worldies a season. But nobody wants a goalkeeper who will make them worldies if they throw balls in their own net.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
If you don't get the basic 3 catches, if you can't do those things every single time, the worldies won't mean anything, because you'll have already let 15 through your legs because you've not put your leg down your knee in the hole.
See, can you remember any mistakes you've made? Big one. Because I can remember one, but it was actually Nick Franklin, I think, involved with it as well. But I don't remember many, because I've taught myself to forget, to learn from them and forget. Actually, the one I can do remember is the one at Pride Park, and you'll probably agree with me. Yours is probably at Pride.
Yeah. Although saying that,
only because I can see it again. It's on YouTube and stuff. And it annoys the hell out of me because I got too complacent. And
I'm not going to give mine as a mistake.
You didn't look a mistake. Alive, when I was behind it, I thought that's a great hit, and you just didn't read it because it was moving. On the video, it looks 100 times worse.
I'm not going to have it as a mistake because
you can see it there.
Well, one of them. I don't think I'd have done anything differently if faced with it again.
Do you think it was good? Did it move a lot?
It moved a lot, and it seemed to dip down after it had gone over my head.
Yeah, on the video, it looks like it went about that far under crossbar.
Yeah.
And when I saw it, it looked like he hit it like a rocket, and it dipped down.
Yeah, it from where I was, it seemed to dip down. However,
the video suggests otherwise. Doesn't it?
If I was playing week in, week out, and training week in, week out...
Yeah, that's a very good point.
I would probably be upset. However...
You don't.
I looked at the photo of me before the game, and I looked like a zombie.
Do you know, that's a good point with that. That's a very good point. It's like, oh, yeah, I came for one early, made a good catch, and then got complacent.
Yeah.
But I won't do that again. But I play once or twice a year. So you could have made mistakes.
One of my favourite ones that I tell quite a lot of people about, probably shouldn't. It's one of the stupidest things I think any goalkeeper could ever do. I was having a bad game. I'd only started playing again to help somebody out for the end of the season because the goalkeeper had been injured. And I wasn't having a particularly good game. It was windy, it was horrible conditions, and I was coming for crosses, trying to take pressure off. I thought, I'd got a couple wrong, and they'd scored one from one of them, and it wasn't a good first half. Half time came and got that out of the way. Right, we'll start again second half. Second half was doing well. A couple of good saves. Quite happy with it. I think we were already 2-0 down at this time, and we hadn't looked like scoring. I can remember a shot that went to my right, and I just got the slightest of touches to it. And I thought, I've saved that. And I've turned round and spun to see where it's gone.
Oh, no.
And it's hit the post, come back, and I've just volleyed it straight back into the goal.
Oh, I hate that, mate.
It was as I'd spun round, it was such a good contact. It hit me clean on the laces and went straight into the goal.
I've never done that before.
Honestly,
I hate the ones that I've hit the post off from the back of my head and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And they're horrendous.
But no, it was one of them that I just got enough of a touch on it, and I must have been 8 yards out.
That's a finish.
And turned around and volleyed it straight in. If I could see it now, it would be brilliant.
That'd have been on that. They got definitely been on them, whatever TV shows show that sort of stuff. Or yeah, but yeah, I'd only remember something, I reckon, if it cost the game.
Yeah.
See, that won't bother me. I think that's a great story.
But I tell that to a lot of mine and say, you know, when they've made a mistake and they've cost, they've let a goal in or whatever, I'll say, look, don't worry about it. You let one in, but you didn't score it. And I'll tell them that and say, I did.
Oh, yeah. Would you agree on that? Would you say that it didn't bother me as much if it didn't mean much? Do you know, if like we'd won 4-1, I'd be annoyed if it was my mistake for the goal, but I wouldn't be as bothered. If it had been, if we'd have lost to, like the Derby one or whatever, if you lost 2-1 or whatever, and I made a mistake, then I'd be annoyed. So quite some time. I can't watch that video again.
I used to beat myself up about conceding goals quite a lot when I was younger. But it got to the point where I think it was a conscious decision that I'm now playing for fun. I'm choosing to spend my free time doing this for fun. It's something I enjoy doing. If I'm going to spend 3 days after in a bad mood because I've done something wrong, maybe I shouldn't be playing because that's not fun anymore. So I think it got to the point where I went, right, I'm going to enjoy it. If I make a mistake, I make a mistake. It's not the end of the world. Yes, I hate losing. I don't like conceding goals. But it got to the point where I've got to let it go. It's gone. I'll move on to the next thing and try and not let it affect me. And then once I'm showered and my boots and gloves are back in the bag, that's it. I ain't going to worry about football until training turns up.
Yeah.
If there's something I could do about it, I'd just try working harder. Yeah. But it's the same thing with a lot of things.
Yeah.
People have sleepless nights over worrying about things that they can't do anything about.
Yeah, you can't do nothing about it, can you? But it's like, and everyone makes mistakes. I mean, the best in the world have made some right hours, haven't they? And they get replayed more than mine and yours at Pride Park in front of about 30 people. I don't think that's
in front of all my under nines.
Yeah, but again, it looked better.
They loved it.
Yeah, but it looked good. The best thing about that DVD was you shouting at them.
No way.
Yeah. Told you a lot before. That was a good day though. I'm so pleased that you didn't get a clean sheet though. I won't speak. You won't be sat here. You'd be
dissolved.
You'd be in the other side of the dungeon. You'd be in the other side of the dungeon, which no one speaks of.
Who is there anymore?
Like, you know.
You can't tell me.
Just people you've not heard from.
I could tell you.
To be fair, people you've not heard from for a long time. Probably at least 6 weeks they're behind there. The people who get on my nerves.
Joe Hart.
He's behind, yeah. No, he's doing a City and Guilds.
That would be funny.
In clearing out my
plumbing.
Plumbing, yeah. And keeping this waterproof. Okay. Well, I really need to go in a bit, don't I? Because you need to feed your cat, and I need to watch some television.
Yeah.
The White Post, whatever it's called. So last two quickly then. Southall or Schmeichel?
Ooh. Schmeichel.
Michael, right? You have to give me it. Right, we're gonna have to yeah. You don't have to give reasons.
Yeah, Schmeichel.
Schmeichel, Pickford or Pope?
Pope.
Fine enough. Right, okay, and then two other questions that are not goalkeeper related, but just a bit of fun. Favourite movie? So I do like the movies.
I'd like to say it's Shawshank Redemption or something that everybody loves, but it's not. It's A Star Is Born with Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga. That is my current favourite film. No, the soundtrack's brilliant. I love it.
It's not like crazy. I got that soundtrack. So I thought this is going to be good.
I like the 2 or 3 songs.
Yeah.
I like Shallow.
I kind of like think the Oscars bit where everyone's like, oh my god. Yeah. There's something, but I thought that was good. I like that.
Yeah, I thought it was a brilliant film.
That sounded
or
like
Step Brothers, the Will Ferrell.
Oh, right, okay, quickly. No, that's not my favourite Will Ferrell movie.
Elf is my favourite.
No. Elf. This is me and my friend are going to do a podcast about movies and films that you don't like but you have to like. Was one of the themes, and films that you've not seen but you pretend you've seen. So mine was Godfather. Pretend I've seen it and I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
No, and everyone's like, I'm going to make you an offer. Never seen it. Or Dirty Harry, quotable films that no one's seen. The other one that I should like that I don't is Elf. I'm not a massive fan. I love Christmas and I love Will Ferrell.
I love Elf.
Not a massive fan. Kicking and Screaming is the best football film ever made. You must watch that.
I don't know if I've seen that one.
It's been made. Will Ferrell is a football coach. Takes over a team, and it's just brilliant. Everyone who does kids football should watch it. Obviously, it's Will Ferrell, so it goes a bit bonkers. Then, probably Blades of Glory, or Talladega Nights, or
Shake and Bake.
Yeah, Shake and Bake.
Shake and Bake, Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, Ricky Bobby. Yeah, that's brilliant.
Yeah, but yeah, I like Step Brothers.
Step Brothers. Is that what you're going for? Step Brothers and Star is Born.
Yeah,
very contemporary with Star is Born.
Yeah, it's.
So you could have been clever and gone, yes, Alien 1 or whatever.
No,
pretend to be clever.
I like all the Star Wars films, and I like James Bond,
so you have to
and
say
I like
that.
Jurassic Park, and I like all them.
Yeah.
But at the minute, Star Wars. Yeah,
if you're like, so you're going to watch this film 20 times, you'd pick that one.
Yeah, I can sing along to it as well.
Yeah, cool. All right, favourite music? Lady Gaga?
No.
Bradley Cooper?
Probably not. I'm listening to quite a bit of country at the minute. Some country rock.
I can live with that.
Liking Cadillac 3.
Seen them.
Jason Aldean.
Little story.
I'm liking Jason Aldean.
Listen to my Cadillac 3 story. This rubbish story, but we went to go and see him, and they didn't play Party Like You.
No.
No, it's their most famous song. I think it is.
Did they play Tennessee?
Yep, I waited there, bury me in my boots and all that, and we waited, thinking, they're going to play the intro's coming in now, and they never played it. That's annoying, isn't it?
Alkaline Trio. I like Alkaline
right.
Trio.
Yep.
I've got an Alkaline Trio tattoo.
Have you?
Yeah.
Whereabouts?
On my back.
Don't show it us.
I'm not going to.
So go on, Alkaline Trio, anyone else? That's not a bad little selection. What sort of country stuff are you into?
Like country rock.
Like Cadillac 3.
Yeah, Cadillac 3.
Jason
Aldean is one that I'm liking at the minute.
Like Blackstone Cherry?
Yeah.
Which is kind of a bit country rock.
Yeah.
I've got quite a few
down south
songs.
Stuff.
That's one of my favourite genres, but I don't know many bands from them or artists. I just put it on and go for it.
Yeah.
I think that's it now, mate. Thank you. Do you want to say anything about your up and coming training day and what you've been doing?
Yeah, well, we had a coaching day with Eric Steele.
Yeah, that was awesome.
He came down for a day alongside Alveston Development Football, who had actually been down to a session that we did last week to do some ball mastery with some of the goalkeepers.
Right.
So they've been learning tricks and flicks and things like that, which was brilliant for them. They've loved it. We've got another one coming up at half term on the 21st with Tony Elliott, the England futsal goalkeeper coach, and England blind squad goalkeeper coach, and that Bristol City Women's, I think, at the minute.
That'd be good. That'd be worthwhile doing.
Something that gives them a different side of football to have a look into. Hopefully gives the goalkeepers some more tools to use.
Yeah, that's great. That should be good, mate. Obviously you can get in touch with Steve through Under the Bar or through Glue Pro, but you do Under the Bar, don't you? So it's better through that page on Facebook. Right now I've got to play at FIFA. Well, I'm not going to do it tonight, but that's part of this thing.
I haven't played.
Doesn't matter. I don't care. This is like, but I must put my foot down. Everyone's doing it. No one knows about this till they get into the dungeon. They're not getting out of the dungeon. This is my rules. I'm putting my foot down.
I'll do it quite happily.
But you're gonna have to.
I've got to learn. My lad had a PlayStation for Christmas, and he wants FIFA. I haven't played on a game since Gaza 2 on the Atari, and the ball stuck to your feet, and you do this with the joystick.
Gaza 2.
Gaza 2. It was.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
You made that one up.
I haven't, honest. Gaza 2.
I don't believe you. I've never heard of a game called Gaza 2.
On the Atari. I'm sure it was on the Atari.
I'm going to YouTube that in a bit. So, yeah, to get out of the dungeon, you don't have to beat me.
Oh, thank God.
Because that won't happen.
I'd be certainly a lot fitter by the time I left.
Thinner. With Joe Hart in back.
Go on, Joe.
Sorting out the plumbing. You can do it. You can do YTS. You can do City and Guilds. City and Guilds.
I love a level 3 MVQ.
I've got a level 3 MVQ.
I've got level 3
Check
MVQ.
me out. Equivalent to A levels. Right,
Yeah, I've got equivalent A level in maths.
They are not equivalent to A levels.
I have got an equivalent A level in maths.
I know they are, but
I can't count the change in my pocket. But I have got. I
completely disagree. That might be wrong. I'm not doing it. Anyone's done.
It might have been when I was at college.
Fine.
I think I'm going to sneeze.
But MVQs. I've done A levels. And I fell miserably. Bless you.
Thank you.
Fell miserably at A levels.
Caught it.
Great hands. It's sticky. Yeah, I failed A levels badly, but I breezed through MVQs because they're not real. I don't think they. No one listens to them. Surely not anymore. It's like going.
I think you can get one if you eat 3 packets of Frosties now.
Yeah, probably. You get it on back. Yeah, I'll go and do the Isle of Man TT.
Yeah.
Recycling proficiency. It's not really gonna.
No.
It's not enough, is it, mate? Anyway, there are enough bad mouth and qualifications. FIFA.
Kids these days.
I know. FIFA, and then you can leave the dungeon.
Thank you.
Deal. Thanks, Steve.
I've just sneezed.
Oh, yeah, haven't you? Right.
We can have a hug.
Who are you going to be on FIFA then?
Who can I be?
Anyone you like.
Can I be Juventus?
Nope, because they're not on it. Oh. It can be Derby v Forest. I think that's my rule. I'm going to have it like the team you support against my team I support.
Okay.
Right, cool.
I support Liverpool.
No, you don't. But, no. Right, and Derby v
Forest.
Yeah. See you later. Cheers.
Thank you.
Okay, bye. So this is Stephen Waite versus myself. He's obviously a Derby fan, Steve is, and I'm a Forest fan, so that's how these things are going to work. And let's see how I get on. This is the first one, and there's a few more to follow, and I think Steve sets the bar pretty low, to be honest, but he has only played since Gaza 2, and there's 5 games of FIFA 15, so we can't judge him too harshly, but we enjoy it. And if you're a Forest fan, just keep watching, will you? And if you're, okay. I'll have a bit of chat at the end. If you last that long in this game, it's only 4 minutes and a half, so it's pretty painless. Okay, cheers.
Lee, what are you expecting from him? Well, basically, you've got to keep him out the box because he's got such a brilliant finishing ability that you give him half a yard, he will score. So keep him as far away from your goal as possible.
And here's how it looks for Derby County. And this is a formation most people in the game are very familiar with nowadays.
Yeah, most coaches are adopting this formation. What it does give you is 2 holding players in front of the back 4 to protect them, but it also gives you 3 supporting players to that central striker.
It's with Lawrence. And in possession, Figueiredo. So, Lewis Graben. Thiago Silva. Read it magnificently and intercepted. Good use of advantage by the referee. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Well, that shouldn't really happen from a throw-in. Ben Watson. Oh, a nice-looking pass. Firing it towards goal. Terrific block there. Really a very poor ball. Can he give them the lead? And that was a heaven-sent opportunity to take the lead so early.
First goal is so important, Derek. Sometimes you're not ready. Well, you really must be ready this early in the game.
Thiago Silva. Lolly moving the ball forward with purpose. And he's broken free. The opening goal, due reward for their efforts.
Well, they've made the pressure count. They really deserve this lead. Well, let's see that again. Once he gets into his stride, he just strolls past players. What a lovely solo. Wonderful effort this is.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here.
Goal for Nottingham Forest. Number 23, Joe Lolly.
It's with wisdom. Low. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. It's with Ribeiro. Ben Watson. What can he do from here? Good vision. Can he get onto this? And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Once he gets into his stride, he just strolls past players. What a lovely solo. Wonderful effort this is.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here.
Goal for Nottingham Forest. Number 23, Joe Lolly.
It's with wisdom. Low. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. It's with Ribeiro. Ben Watson. What can he do from here? Good vision. Can he get onto this? And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, it's good build-up, and there's one player standing in front of the goal, and it falls to him, and he's not going to miss from there.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle. So 2-0 now.
Nottingham Forest goal. Number 8, Ben Watson.
The visitors have totally controlled possession, really starting to dictate the tempo of the game now. And they're creating chances as well. I'm not sure their opponents seem to have the answer, to be honest. They can't seem to get a foothold in this game.
Cutting the ball back and thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. Well, straight at the goalkeeper then. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Wanted to keep it but couldn't. Running with the ball confidently. Well, with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action potentially. That will certainly mean a booking here.
And now he's on a tightrope.
And it's gone just narrowly widely.
Well, not his laces, it's the inside of his foot, Derek. It's a decent effort.
Well, it was completely miscontrolled. Disappointing. Couldn't hang on to it. Individual quality coming to the fore. Well, he took care of it defensively. It's Joe Lolly. Ben Watson. Graban. Lolly. Keeping the opposition at bay with that splendid challenge. Failed to keep hold of it. And the cross goes in. Clattered away. Knight. The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes.
3 minutes of added time.
Davis. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Moving forward effectively. It's there for him. Straightforward take. And the whistle is sounded for half-time. As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. Cash. It's Joe Lolly. The referee's letting it go as they keep the ball. Will it be? Well, it's goal after goal after goal. Just no end to this. A brilliant display.
Well, Derek, take another look at this now. There's nothing much really the keeper can do. It was good play to get in that position. He's not going to miss from there.
Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Worrell. Good ball to switch the play. Thiago Silva. It's Joe Lolly. And scope for them to produce something exciting. And he's made headway. Will he? And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, look at this again. It's all about being in the right place at the right time. And from that sort of range, there's only one winner.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle. Well, we're underway again, and this game was finished as a contest a long time ago.
Number 7, Lewis Graban.
Davis. It's with wisdom. An unforced error, you've got to say. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? Just a bit too high with that powerful effort.
Yeah, he's just leaned back, Derek. Power was there, but not the direction.
Substitution for Derby County. Coming off the pitch, number 23, Dwayne Holmes. To be replaced by number 44, Tom Huddleston.
Given away. So a throw in here. Well, they get high marks for that move, but they couldn't make it count.
Would the owner of the red car obstructing
Given away.
the entrance please remove the car as soon as possible? Thank you.
Ben Watson. In possession, Joao Carvalho. And the conditions look... He's in with a chance. And it's there for him. Well, it's a procession of goals. And surely there's no way they can let this slip now. Absolutely dominant.
Well, look at this. That's what pace can do to you. There didn't seem much to you. Then bang, up the pitch, in a heartbeat and a goal.
Well, it's been such a one-sided game. You just wonder how many more they could add. And it's a matter of what occurs in the final 15 minutes. Davis. He's feeling the pressure here. They couldn't maintain possession. Into the advanced position. Running towards goal. A wonderful intervention. Bad challenge, and now it's up to the referee in terms of what to do next. The referee has deemed that to be a bookable offence.
Absolutely, agree with that one.
And going short with it. Nuno da Costa. He's beaten his man. Couldn't keep it. Is this the moment? Absolutely magnificent goalkeeping.
Oh, he's almost turning away. He thinks he's scored. The goalkeeper doesn't.
And firing it into the area. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. He succeeds in clearing it. Now, can he deliver accurately? He's got the right idea with that pass. And the keeper had to react in an instant.
Oh, and does he? Wow, does he react? What a save that is.
And he's fired over the corner. And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages.
3 minutes of added time.
Nuno da Costa. Well, that is how to run at defenders. And he did what he had to do defensively. 1 minute remaining.
Right, okay, I'll just drop in
possession,
towards
Joao
the end
Carvalho.
of this game. And Steve was over the moon that he'd lost. Was losing 5-0, celebrating saves from Ben Hamer.
Well, that's like the other end.
So yeah, well done, Steve. Obviously, being the first one, you're always going to be at the top and the bottom. So we'll wait till next week or so and find out how Jordan Smith gets on against him. Okay, take care.